That's pretty nice, though.
So I'm trying not to do 4 in a row because I think I'd be a zombie. And there are people who do.
Not.
Someone's done 18 in a row.
What's going on there? Tell me how.
I was like, girl, nights.
Tell me how. Crazy. 18 in a row? What do you mean?
I was like, what? And she's
You're
a mom
working
and
for
everything.
half a month straight?
Literally. I was like, girl, you did 2 weeks? She was like, I did 2 weeks. More. That's 2 weeks and a half.
I'm so confused right now.
Yeah.
The overtime goes crazy.
I don't know. Yeah, she picked up for like other nurses and then, yeah. Anyways, but I try not to do.
I'm never gonna complain again.
I'm
just trying to do my 3 shifts.
Yeah, I know. After my
there,
third, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like the third one, I'm literally just like, this is the last one. This is the last one. This is the last one.
Crazy.
And like, I love my job, but I think it's just the long hours and then, again, the decision fatigue. Like I literally,
it's
my
exhausting.
brain is thinking about everything all at once. 3 different patients. I did 3 patients this past couple of weeks, and I was like, wow, I did it. Like I was so scared of that. I really was.
A lot.
Because I have to know everything about this.
Do
one
most of them get 3?
No.
Or is it like 3 low acuity kind of?
It's 3
lower?
IMC. Yeah.
Oh,
so 3
but still,
low
that's
acuity.
busy.
Yeah.
Because they still need probably a lot of meds.
And they're walkie-talkie, and they're calling, and they're making decisions for themselves, which is good. But it's usually like decisions that make me have to like.
You're like, oh, okay.
I'm like, okay. And
it needs to happen right now. It can't happen in my next
and
round.
they're calling and calling. Oh my gosh. And then the intubated ones are a little easier. It's just hourly check-ins because I'm like, you're not talking. You're not. Like I'm making decisions for you, which is slightly more easier than you like combating with me. And so I had my first patient though that I asked to not receive back again.
Ooh. I mean, sometimes you got to keep it real.
I've never done that before. That was my first time. I literally was like, I can't. I told my chargers, I was like, if she's still here by tonight, I don't want her back.
Sometimes you just do that. People on my unit do that a lot.
I get it.
Because it can make or break your day. Even if I'm not at like full patient load, but I have like a busy 3, it can be worse than a full 4.
Yes.
Like it can make or break it. Because if you're going in there every 30 minutes, 15 minutes, like you'll sit down and they call again. And it's like.
And it's not even like, because then it's the calling too, but she was so mean.
Oh. And
I had 2 ICU. She was in ICU. But she's, walkie-talkie. We're about to discharge her. And then, she got hypotensive, so we had to put her back on levo. So she was there for another day. But she would have moments when she woke up at night and she's yelling, asking about her husband and why he left. He was never there. It's like, why did he leave? He's done this before. What is she doing? And I'm like, honey, you need to stay in bed. You're going to fall. If you want to get
really
up.
Hard.
And then she's crying and she's like, I just want to get up. I just want to go for a walk. And then she's like tapping her chest. And this was when I was like, oh, I see. So you were kind of manipulative. Okay. And she goes like this. And I was like, okay, let me just get the equipment. And she's like, now my heart hurts. And I was like, your heart hurts? We don't play about chest pain in hospital. You know this.
You're like, now I got to do something about this.
You know this. So I literally go, your heart hurts? And she's like, and I was like, if you want to go for a walk, I can't take you for a walk if your heart hurts.
You're now unstable, girl.
And she literally puts her hand down. And she stops. And I was like, does your heart hurt? And she says, I just want to go for a walk. And I was like, I can't take you for a walk if your heart hurts.
Oh,
it's
girl.
either a walk or your heart is hurting. And she goes, I can fake it. And I was like, oh.
You're like, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
I was like, you can fake it because everything looks fine. Like, she has a heart issue, but it's like chronic and nothing, we can't do anything about it. So surgeons have signed off. They're like, we can't go in. There's nothing you can do. So when she was like, I can fake it. I've done it all the time. I can fake it. I was like, well.
What does she mean fake it? Fake what? That it doesn't hurt?
Yeah. Like she just started randomly saying that. Oh, girl. That was the day I was like, okay, wow. And then she was like judging the nurses that were trying to help and everything. And I was like, girl.
Oh.
No. And
that's
then
a
she
different
asked
type of
me.
Exhausting.
She calls on the call light. I pick up the phone and I couldn't hear her. So I hung up. She calls again. I hung up. I go in there. I go, you called. How may I help you? And she goes, did you hang up on me?
Oh, drama.
And I go, and she looking at you like with the mean girl face.
You're like, okay, why are we making it?
And I'm already on the
brink? Is she just
brink.
bored?
I think she has a psych thing because she from the looks of it was a psych thing. And she goes, did you hang up on me? And I go, well, I couldn't hear you, so I came in to see what you needed. That's why I'm here. How may I help you? She goes, did they just pay you guys to do whatever you want?
okay, what are we doing?
Bro, I think I literally was like, if she says one more thing, I'm going to either cry out of anger.
You're like, I might fire her today.
And I go, did you need my help with something? She's like, no, but answer my question. Did they just pay you guys to do whatever you want? And I go, let me know if you need anything else, okay? We'll see you in a bit. And I just walk out. She goes, you're not going to answer my question? And that's literally the second I walked to the charge nurse, and I was like, if she's back tonight,
yeah, no, that's valid.
I can't.
That's valid.
Because you're making it a hard shift for me.
A male nurse who's just not gonna.
She was hating on them. She was like, I don't like them. Because they're not gonna baby you.
Yeah, because he don't respond to you. He don't put up with it.
He hears it, and all he does is, you're safe, you're fine, I'm out.
Oh my
That's it.
gosh.
But yeah, anyways.
That's absolutely nuts. I think, honestly, like, ICU nurses, like, they get specialty pay, but, like, I feel like sometimes the level of decision you have to make, or just like I feel like they give you a lot of autonomy and judgment call, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't know why, I just feel like the compensation isn't enough.
So seen.
Like, truly, after even seeing that in clinical, I was just like, this is way more than just like a normal nurse expectation.
Yeah,
this is a lot more. Like, it feels.
I gave my first CPR.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
I hope I never do that. I shouldn't have to do that.
You shouldn't have to. I hope you never do that. Your unit, bro, that'd be awful.
No, for real.
Yeah, but yeah.
Was it aggressive?
It was. He coded like twice. He came from med surge. He was stable until he wasn't, and then
that always freaks me
and then
out.
he coded. They brought him back and then got him in the elevator to bring him down. He coded in the elevator.
Oh.
Baddie nurse got on top.
Did you say fatty?
Baddie.
Oh. I was like, ooh. Oh. Okay. I'm like, so.
No, baddie. Like, if you tell someone you did CPR in an elevator, you're so cool.
No,
what the heck?
real. Doors open. She's like, boom, boom.
Yeah, you're like, whoa. He got to our unit, and then they needed more people, and then I helped. And then he came back. Thankfully, after I got up, he like came back and was moving. And I was like, whew. Bro, if he hadn't gotten up and come back after that, I feel like I'd be like, oh my gosh, I did something wrong.
Yeah, I didn't push hard enough. Oh, but, that's crazy. I don't know if it's just me. I'm not gonna say I like codes or rapids, but I think they're kind of fun.
It is fun.
And it's like, okay,
maybe
I feel that way when it's not my patient, and I can come into one, and I'm like, okay, what do we need? I think it's kind of thrilling and exciting. It is. But I'm not like someone who loves like the adrenaline rush. I just like the, it's just like.
That's what it is.
It's super. Yeah, it might be. You're like, it is though.
It is that.
Like, it's just like interesting.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just love how full the room gets, and it's like, what's next? And I want to see them come back, and I want to see them stop bleeding. Like, for us, codes are like when moms are bleeding out. And I finally saw that like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, scary. How do I make sure this don't happen to me? I did not realize like what a manual sweep would look like.
What is that? Like
when a mom starts hemorrhaging and like big clots start coming out, like the OB will go in, and I'm not kidding, like this is TMI. For people who are in medical, they're like literally they will go arm deep and just sweeping out like, and the amount of clots that come out too, and they're just like screaming. It's insane. I'm like, oh my gosh, this should not be, like, we need some help afterwards.
That was the code?
That not a code, but it's like a hemorrhage rapid kind of. Like that's like our OB emergency. So it's like, it's kind of different than like med-surg codes and stuff like that. But after seeing that, I was like, oh my gosh, this poor girl. Yeah, I had her the next day too, and I was like, oh, I got the hemorrhage, Mom? Okay. Like, I hope that doesn't happen again. But she looked so much better the next day. But I was like, oof, this is horrible.
Mother babies they're so fragile.
They are.
And like, they look like they're fine, but
it gets serious quick. Whoever said that it's like cush and like it's rainbows and sunshine all the time, it's not, because when something happens, it really does suck.
Yeah.
And you just don't want it to. It's just different. Like, it's a little bit different.
Dang. That's so cool.
It's fun.
How have you been with faith with Jesus and bonding? I feel like I'm finding it harder to find time or something, because then I get home, I'm so exhausted.
No, for sure.
You know, trying to find your rhythm.
I think it's hard too. Something I'm like guilty about too is like, I read a lot of like fiction books and other stuff, and I'm like, okay, but don't forget to read your Bible. Like, I'll find time for that, but I'm having a hard time. Like, I think it has become more rewarding when I do get to go to church, even on Sunday, because like I'll work a lot of Sundays, but then when I get to finally go, I'm like, like I get to spend
you feel
my
refreshed.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, this is what I needed. And there was like one sermon. Sometimes I'll like chime in. I loved this one church that I went to in Arizona, and I will still watch the clips like of the sermons because it still hits. Like even on YouTube, it hits. That's how you know. And he was just talking about like, why is my soul tired? And it's not just like physical exhaustion, but it's like a spiritual exhaustion. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's me. Call me out right there.
Wow.
And I'll have to send it to you because it's so good. And it just talks about like, you know, not carrying our own burdens and like truly taking even like your day-to-day exhaustion and filling our cup spiritually is like, it's not based on circumstance, and like life will always be tiring if we let it, but like literally the joy comes from the Lord. And like that was so sobering for me at least. But
because then he's pouring into you and you're able to pour into your patients.
Exactly.
Take care of your patients.
Exactly.
And there's a difference when a nurse loves Jesus and a nurse doesn't.
So true. So true.
People can tell.
Yeah. And I think on like day shift too, it's been more of a thing of like a lot of the more like well-seasoned nurses, I would say, are like on days, just because it's like, you know, the ones who have been doing it 20 years or whatever. And like I think it's natural for all of us to like empathize and like complain and stuff, but like for me it's been more of a thing of like being a light to people around you and like bringing good energy even to the floor for everybody else, and like being someone that can just like help and like showing that character, even, you know, Christian or not. I think it does make a difference in just the environment and the vibe. And it's like, okay, we can't let ourselves like sit and complain, and like we just got to find joy even if we're here, you know. Like it's a hard job, it is, but like we have to find joy with our patients and with the people around us.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Is there a verse or quote that has stuck out to you lately, or
literally something that I read? It's from this book. Really, it's not even a Bible verse, girl.
Oh,
it is just a Christian verse that I love.
Okay.
Loving Jesus Loving Jesus is a slow burn and a wildfire. It's gathering oil and spilling it. Loving Jesus is the fuel that sparks our faith and the fuel that sustains it. It's costly, but intimacy always is. And I just loved it because I was like, okay, it totally is a slow burn. And it's not like, there's times where it's exhilarating, and there's times, especially like early in your faith, you're like just on fire for it. And there's ruts and there's hills and valleys. But it's also a wildfire because it's like once, it can be all consuming in the best way, and it spills and it overflows in your life, and it will spread into your relationships, into your outlooks in life. There's times where you're gathering oil, and then there's times where you're spilling it, and it overflows in areas of your life. But I think intimacy too is always like, it's sacrificial, and there's parts that you give up. And I think like a relationship with Jesus can be sacrificial, and there's pride you have to put away. But like a true relationship is compromise, and it's being able to say yes every day. So I was like, love that.
It's really good. That's so true. And you have to put the effort to want it to work.
For sure.
Like both people are in it, and he always is.
Yeah.
So then we have to be the one that's like, okay, Jesus, yes.
Yeah. No,
okay,
for
Jesus,
sure.
I'll show up.
No, I know.
Because even like leaving Concordia, I feel like it was such a faith-filled. I mean, it is a Christian university, and there's Christian stuff everywhere happening.
Easy.
So it's always in front of me, and then in front of us. And now not being in that anymore, and having nursing, and now figuring out what adulthood is, like what that means to me, and figuring out faith as an adult, I think I've been able to carry him with me throughout the day, which is a lot. It feels easier in a way, but a part of me is still like, am I as close as I was before? Because I feel bad, and I'm not spending 2 hours in Bible study as much as I used to anymore. But now I'm like, no, I'm literally walking with Jesus and his people every day. Yeah. Like I'm at work and I'm serving his people. Yeah. Like that's service to him. Yeah. You know, and there's no like legalistic way of how it should look. Exactly. You know, it's different for everybody. And really, it's just, are you loving the people around you? Are you loving your neighbor like yourself? So true. Like, that's literally what he said. Yeah. So.
No, it's hard too when, like, I don't know, you go through this, like, revelation. Even at my last school leaving it was, like, is your faith based on circumstance and, like, who's around you? How easy is it to spend time with the Lord? Like, a lot of it was convenience. And then to be out there just, like, in the world where you're not always surrounded by Christians, but, like, part of that is the message. And, like, it might just be you that really is following and walking with the Lord, but like there's intention there, and I think he places us where we need to be. Absolutely. And it's like, okay, it's not so much of like what other people can do for me right now, it's like how can I be that for other people. Yes. And like sometimes that's it. And I think just in your character, and it's not always like set in stone throwing Bible verses at people. It's like can you show the character of Jesus, and that's how you really know you're walking close to him. But yeah,
so true
for sure.
Yeah, I've definitely found it. I like what you said about like the soul being tired, what you mentioned, because I think it's so relevant, because there are times when I'm so tired and I'm like, life is great, everything's fine, why do I feel so exhausted?
Exactly.
I'm like, oh,
duh. Yeah, I'm like, oh, because my energy and my joy is not coming from something that's long lasting right now.
Like that's what I need to. I need to run back to him. I need to go back to him and read his word and be filled and be poured into again, because you just need it. Like,
no, it truly is.
That's really it. That's really the source of all, our joy and peace. Anyways.
Love that.
Great talk.
Love it. Are you doing the box thing? I'm waiting for this box. Where's the box?
Yes, but it's going to be a clip after.
Oh, I'm dead. Sorry. I was like, where'd the box?
Well, thank you so much for making time for this. I'm so glad we actually got to catch up.
No, I'm so happy to see your face.
Purely us just like genuinely catching up.
I know. I'm like, at work. Yeah, I'll come.
Oh my gosh, you're such a flourishing nurse, and I'm so proud of you.
You are too, girl. You're killing it. You're like making it sound so easy. Yeah, I've been by myself for a couple weeks. It's, intubated, life flights, whatever. I'm like, I changed the diaper yesterday.
That's so cute. Rainey delivered her first baby.
I saw that. She was like all gloved up. I'm like, that's my L&D nurse. I just wish we all worked at the same hospital.
Oh my god,
I crave that so bad. Yeah.
I have no idea what Tommy's doing now.
Yeah. Update.
Crickets from that man's life. Like so silent. We just know he's a float pool nurse and that's it. But apparently he's thriving.
Oh,
I'm sure he's thriving.
I still see Danny and Liv.
Which
is great. Yeah, they're nights. I see them still. I saw Danny this week.
Oh my gosh.
But it's like the unit's so big. It's like you'll see them in passing maybe, but like if you're on different ends of the unit, you will not see them. But like this week, Danny and I were in the same pod. But I felt so bad because like one night I stayed till like 9 chatting. Like it was just a day.
Bro.
And she's like to the desk, she's like, hey. I'm like, I just want you to know I'm not ignoring you. I'm just I'm in the trenches.
Oh.
I'm in the woods. I'm trying to get out of here. Yeah. I'll see you in the morning though. Like, have a good shift. Be glad you don't have my patient right now. That's all I gotta say.
Dude, I thought I'd be one of the nurses who charts on time and everything until I ended up staying till like 8:30, still catching up and charting. I was like,
it'll hit the fan for me at 11 or 5.
Real.
If it's at 11, I'm gonna be late. If it's at 5, I'm gonna be late. Like it's one or the other. I'll be like, I'm having a great morning, everything feels good, and I'm like, what happened? Like I don't even know. I looked up.
Come out, your hair is all like.
No, for real. I'm like sweating. You know it's bad when your patients are like, are you tired? I'm like, dang.
Yes, dude.
I'm like, oh god. Now they're checking in on me. I'm like, other than the fact that I've been in here 30 times in 2 hours, I'm great. I'm great.
That's so real. My patient asking me, because I think I had the lady 2 days in a row or 3, and she goes, you look tired. I was like,
why? Thank you. I have to tell you something.
I was like, oh, it's just sleep.
Literally yesterday. Okay, so I had Spanish speaking only. Okay, and this gets funnier because Camden brought it to my attention. So I have a Spanish speaking patient. She needed something, and her mother, like grandma, comes out and like on the phone and like types something in so I can read it. So it feels like we're communicating because we're deaf almost, because there's like nothing being said. We'll just be like, if it's quick. So I'll be like, and then she'll bring it back. Well, she goes to the door and she holds it up, and it was like, hello, comma, beautiful. And she was like, can we get some pain medication? Like, she's in a lot of pain right now. Well, I was like, oh my gosh, thank you for the beautiful. Like, that was so sweet. Well, then come to find out, okay, so my name in Spanish, Bella, is beautiful. She typed in my name, and I thought she was calling me beautiful. It translated. Camden goes, hey, doesn't your name Bella in Spanish mean beautiful? And I was like, oh my gosh. It's like, why couldn't you just let me have this? Like, I literally was like, she's so sweet, call me beautiful. Like, sure thing, pretty girl. Like, what?
Imagine if you told her, thank you for calling me Bella.
No, thanks for calling me Bella. She was like, that's your name. They were hilarious, but I just was like, I can't believe I rode with that. I was like, she's so sweet.
Yeah, at least you were on that high the whole shift.
No, for real. Well, that was towards the end. I was like, with the night shift, I was like, did you catch that? She called me beautiful. And she was like, that is sweet.
Just gonna tell her.
Yeah. I was like, all right, yeah. I'm the only one who's gonna know about that, and you apparently.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I'm just still laughing about that because I'm like,
that's adorable though. That's sweet.
Yeah. So yeah.
Your name is Bella. It's beautiful in Spanish.
Like, okay.
You are beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
You're
Stop
welcome.
it. Stop.
Stop. Keep going.
Stop. Quit it.
Anything else to say?
Yeah. I'm like, quit it. Tell me more.
Oh. Well. Honestly, post-grad life is pretty nice.
Yeah. It's been good. I'm shopping.
Yeah. Do you see Rainey more?
So she still lives in my apartment complex.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her as much as I would like. We went to the Domain like a couple weeks ago because I was like, I'm trying to shop. And we shopped till we dropped. We hit everywhere. And afterwards, we were like so thirsty and parched. We were like, oh my gosh, we gotta get back. Like, it's been all day. Like, they were like literally, I think we got together at like 12. And by the time we got back, it was like 6:30.
Oh, that's just like good hangout.
But yeah, we were trying on stuff. We were hitting up some sales. It was fun.
That's pretty fun.
No, it is fun. But yeah, I feel like we all need to get together soon and do something. It's hard. I'm struggling because it's the night shift, day shift thing.
Yeah.
Of like the days I'm on, the night shift will be off. So like if they could do something during the day, and I'm like, okay, how do we
she's
do
nice,
this?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's still on days though. I think orientation she's still on days.
That's really it. That's really the hard part.
Yeah.
Because then when we're off, we're sleeping.
I know.
And then you guys are, awake and ready to do stuff. And we're like, this is my 3 a.m.
No, literally. I was telling Danny that. I was like, so do you, like, do stuff during the day? I'm just wondering, like, am I going to have to catch you at midnight? Like, I just want to mentally prepare. Like, okay. So, yeah, we got to figure it out.
I feel like after my off day, I kind of take that day to sleep. Or sometimes I'd have stuff to do. And then I just, like, this sounds so unhealthy. But I have a muscle relaxant.
Oh, like prescribed?
Prescribed.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm like, from...
No, but I have it prescribed. I have like back pain, so that they told me to be taking that. And
dude, that makes you tired, doesn't it?
It does.
My
so that's why
I
take those before I go to sleep, like my night off, that I know I'm not waking up early. So then I would take like my vitamins and magnesium, melatonin, and a muscle relaxant.
So you're basically paralyzed. Melatonin, magnesium,
low dose,
and a muscle relaxant.
Low dose melatonin.
Oh.
Low dose.
Yes, so I hope an emergency never happens in your apartment because you're not going to wake up to it.
I think I woke up at 11 a.m. I do. I wake up
so will you take that like before your shifts?
No, before I sleep.
I know, but
when
like,
I come back.
I know, but like let's say you work that night. Are you taking that? Or is it like when you're done with your shifts, you'll do it?
Like, let's say Tuesday night I work. I come back Wednesday morning. I would take it. I wouldn't take it.
Okay.
So I just sleep normally. Sometimes I'd wake up and then I'd do stuff. So that Wednesday night that I know I'm not working, I would take it.
Okay, that makes sense. I was like,
and
how
then
are you waking up for work?
Sleep and knock out. Yeah. And then usually I have nothing else the next day because I'm
so
off.
You're like sleep and catch up.
Yeah, it's usually like the night after my 3 that I'm like, okay, I need to get good sleep. So I just take that and then I feel like I'm resetting.
That's a good little routine. I'm sure it works.
I guess.
No sleep debt for you.
I mean, it's still there sometimes. Something's getting screwed up in there, but I'm getting good sleep.
Do you feel well rested?
Lately, I have been, yeah. Like when I did.
Because you were doing nights like through nursing school.
I did.
I don't even know how you did that.
I actually don't know either.
Like I'd be like, I'm amazed.
When I look back, I'm like, how did I actually?
No, that's very impressive.
I don't know, but it happened. It was part time though. It was like Fridays, Saturdays that I did. But yeah. But I'm really praying for part time eventually.
You're ready for some balance? You want to get like income somewhere else? Or?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I do the acting stuff and like.
Oh, true.
So I want that. I want to like get momentum with that, so I can get some money. Because either that, or I want to eventually switch to days part time, so then I can sleep and have 2 days on, and then. Because even if I switch to days now, I would still be losing like almost $800 in paycheck.
Oh, because of differential. Dang, it's that big of a difference.
It's at least. See,
they started doing like bonuses for us, like if you pick up a 4th, and now I can do it now that I'm off. But like literally, even right now, I'm like, oh, he's so doing a 4th shift sounds awful to me.
Yeah.
I haven't been, like, I feel
is
like.
Is it worth it?
Yeah. No, I'm like, it's more money, but then, like, by the time taxes take it out, am I just going to be like, okay, so I suffered for nothing? I don't know. So we'll see if I end up picking up before that. I feel like it's worth it maybe twice a month or something.
Yeah.
Just pick
And
it
you
up
could also do the, 4 in a row and then have those longer days off.
Yeah.
Some people do that. It's pretty,
Our, like,
pretty
scheduler, like, my next schedule is just kind of brutal. Like, so before this past 3, I had, like, 7 days off, or I think I had 8. The last time I worked was Monday, and then I didn't work until Wednesday.
Wow.
And it was still hard, but I get the free shift scaries, like, the night before, because I hadn't worked in so long, and I'm like, God, I hope I know how to do my job when I go tomorrow.
Yep.
But it's nice if you can get a couple days off, because then you can go somewhere. Like, if it's spread out, you're not going anywhere. You're just waiting around for work, basically.
Yes.
And I can't do that.
Yeah.
So that's valid.
That's what I realized. It's nicer having it all together.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just need sometimes I do break it up. So, anyways, what is one thing that you hope someone takes from your story today?
Someone takes from my story today. I think maintaining friendship. I feel like you're the type of friend that, like, I don't have to see every day, but, like, it's important to, like, even if it's for a podcast, like, make time for your friends. Find joy in your current circumstance. Mm-hmm. Like, I hope you find the same message that I'm feeling of, like, you know what? You can't wait on life to get better for you to be happy. And my life is great as it is. Like, we have so much to brag about and so many good things. We have so many answered prayers of, like, we get to sit here and say we have jobs. The last time we sat here,
you weren't
we're
sure.
Like, we don't know what we're doing. I think you had picked your job. You knew. But even then, you're still thinking about, like, how's it going to be?
Yeah,
is everything going to work out?
Yeah.
I don't even think we had, like, finished the semester yet. Mm-hmm. So we were, like, hoping we still pass. We still, like, we had all these plans, but, like, it just shows that there was a plan for both of us all along. Mm-hmm. And I think everything is just so intentional in our lives, and we have to be grateful for all of it. So I feel like that's the biggest thing.
So true.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bella.
Oh, thank
beautiful.
You. Thanks, beautiful. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Anytime.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and go ahead and check out the previous one, because we have a part 1 of us in nursing school.
Yep.
And this is us after nursing school, and it does get better. And life is just, I feel like we're so rich in so many ways.
We are.
Like, just God has been so gracious and so nice.
Yes.
And we're able to sit here. And I know I think I made a comment at one point where I guess we'll see who meets after nursing school or, like, who we hang out after nursing school.
That was telling.
And, and you guys were like, oh, okay. Tell us how you really feel.
And we're like, oh, okay. All right.
But, it's, be intentional with the people you grow with, honestly. Because, I mean, this friendship was not one I was planning on letting go at all. So
I thought you were going to say the opposite. This friendship was not one I thought would last. But no, I was never worried about that.
No.
But it's just,
I just, like, I don't know if we'd ever have time to see each other.
I know.
But, like, you make time when you care.
You totally do.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye.
That's fine.
iCarly it.
Okay.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
The legs.
She's shimming. Okay.
Okay, so this is a box that my mom gave me. Shout out, Mom.
Okay, mistletoe.
There are questions in it.
This being fuzzy, did you accidentally wash your Bible? I've been looking at it. It looks a little different than last
This Bible has been here for years. This is my mom's Bible.
Really?
Yeah.
You had this here last time, though.
I did.
Like, this is the one you used, right?
This is the exact same one. She's just been loved.
Yeah.
My mom's like, I got you a new one. I was like, I don't want it.
You're like, put that thing away. It's this that I want.
It's this one. So there are questions in here. You look away. And I guess you can hold the box.
Yeah, can I hold the box? Is that okay? You're like, look away. And there was a few questions I was like, oof, if I get this one. So watch it be that one. Okay. 5 is just right. All right. Oh, this is the whole thing.
Yes.
Oh, this is dense.
Hold it.
I got number 5.
Okay.
Okay. In this current season of your life, what is the good point or lesson that took you the longest to finally learn? Oof.
I guess we can put it back.
Hold on, I might need to
Go for it.
think on it. What is the good point or lesson that took you the longest to finally learn? Probably that not every burden is mine to carry. I feel like a lot of the times I was solver, or like I feel like, especially in my family too, like I've always been the one who like has it together, or like everyone does in my family, but they're just like, oh, we never had to worry about you, we never had to do this. But like I've always been the one to like solve it and like take it upon myself to feel like I need to fix every issue in my life. And truthfully, it's like that's not yours to carry. And like I am so thankful that we have the Lord to just depend on and know that like he's gonna be there and he's gonna help us through those things. And I just think that like it robs us of joy to feel like we have all these pressures and expectations that really aren't ours to fill. And it's like, okay, I put all this pressure to have it figured out, to be where I need to be, these timelines, but it's like that's not yours. So
that's so good.
Yeah,
it's so true. Thank you, Bella.
I agree. Okay. Thank you. You're so welcome.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Talks with T. I truly value you spending your time here with me. If today's conversation resonated with you, go ahead and join the T-Dubs-T fam. Subscribe and don't forget to leave a comment. I love hearing your stories. Until next time, stay encouraged and keep growing. Talk soon.